Good morning, everyone. Today, I will not be following the autoimmune protocol. Marissa, what happened? Have you gone crazy? Are you just having a massive cheat day? We'll talk about this later because I have to go in 10 minutes and I still gotta like get ready to go. But in short, no, I have not gone crazy, and we'll talk about the cheat day thing in a bit. Here's the deal. Last time I left you guys, I was coming down with the cold and my skin was in a pretty bad flare. It's now just a few days later and I am on the mend from my cold. I still have like a little bit of stuff in my throat and I'm just not like 100% yet, but I'm pretty close to being right back to where I was, and my skin is doing so much better. It's amazing. Every time I flare, the recovery process just gets faster and faster. I am still doing everything I can to manage my stress levels right now because I'm pretty sure it was stress about moving that triggered my last flare, and so I'm really just working hard on trying to manage those stress levels because I'm still stressed about moving, so I don't really want that to just send me into like an endless horrible flare. So most of what I'm doing for that is kind of more mindset work, just, you know, checking in with myself. The other thing that I've been making sure to do is taking my Ned CBD oil regularly. I've actually switched to taking this in the mornings now, just because I feel like taking it in the morning while I'm in a very stressed state is gonna help me stay calm throughout the rest of the day rather than just help me sleep at night. If you saw my video about the science behind CBD, which I will link right here, you will know that cannabinoids, which are the main component of CBD oil and full spectrum hemp oil, which the Ned CBD is full spectrum hemp oil, cannabinoids are pervasive throughout the body. The body creates their own. They create their own endocannabinoids, and the cannabinoid systems in the body are connected to a bunch of different systems in the body in a way that when your endocannabinoids are balanced within your body, the rest of your body balances out. That's like a very basic explanation of how it works. You can check out my video on the science behind it if you really want to go in depth for how CBD can potentially have all of the positive effects that people claim that it does have. But I've been using it regularly to help balance out my cortisol levels because topical steroid withdrawal completely messes up your cortisol, and I have felt a massive difference since taking CBD oil regularly. So I just switched it to the morning in the last like week or so just to see if it would make a difference. And I mean, I think it's been working. Like, I feel pretty good. I feel like my stress levels have reduced and my skin is like doing so much better. So, you know. As always, Ned is my CBD brand of choice. This is by far one of the best quality brands on the market, hands down. From the growing process, they use superior non-GMO plants, to the extraction process, they use a very, very gentle extraction process to make sure they're retaining all of the key ingredients from the hemp plants that are actually beneficial, which a lot of brands don't do. With a lot of brands, you're really not getting what you think you're getting. As I said, it's full spectrum. It's not an isolate. If you have a CBD isolate, those are nowhere near as effective due to something called the entourage effect, which is where if you have the full spectrum of cannabinoids, they all work together to be even more potent and powerful than if you just had one of them individually. There's no synthetic ingredients in this. The ingredients are amazing. It's all organic, small batch, slow crafted, and sourced from local farms and communities. So they're a very small brand that does things the right way. So if you've been looking into trying CBD, I cannot recommend Ned enough. Even if you've tried other brands and they weren't working for you, there's a good chance it's because the brand was just not super high quality. I tried so many brands before I found Ned and saw that Ned worked exponentially better than anything else I had tried. And as always, if you want to give it a try, you can use my code FITAndNerdy to get yourself 15% off. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some of this, start my morning off on the right foot. Just gonna let it soak in under my tongue for a minute, and I'll catch back up with you in a second. Alrighty, I am off to go hang out with some friends from college. This is gonna be fun. Everyone's home for the holidays, and somehow I managed to make a bunch of friends in college that were from San Diego, where I am from. So I'm on my way to a little place called Parakeet Cafe. It's super cute, very good food, and it's downtown in Little Italy. Today's Saturday. That means there's a farmer's market. So hopefully we're gonna go check out the farmer's market after we eat as well. But yeah, look me go! Off to go be social. High five for myself. I half missed that high five. That was pathetic. Can I get the the avocado toast. Can I also get the mushroom cacao chai latte, please?
What kind of?
Can I get the hibiscus ginger?
Sure.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you, you too.
I'd like to see us on YouTube.
Hello to the person who saw me at the farmer's market and came and said hi. That was really nice. For any of you who may or may not see me IRL in public, feel free to come say hi. Just know that I am very awkward in person, so just be prepared. But anyway, brunch was so good. That was some much needed catch-up time with my friends. They're all just amazingly great and nice people, so I had a really good time. And I had the most delicious cacao chai mushroom latte and avocado toast. Oof, so good. Speaking of which though, we should talk about how and why I'm eating anything I want today. So even though I'm eating everything I want today, I am not considering today a cheat day. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you will know that I don't do cheat days and I don't really support cheat days, especially when it comes to your relationship with food. So I kind of want to just have a little chit chat about all this and kind of how I'm approaching today from a non-cheat day perspective and how I'm able to frame my relationship with food in a positive way, even following a very restrictive kind of diet. So first things first, I do understand cheat days in the context of like if you're going through prep for a show, or if you have to like cut weight for sports, or if you're in a special circumstance where you have to be overly restrictive with your diet. I get the point of including cheat days 100%. I also think that they're totally fine to use like in the short term, but I think where people run into issues is feeling the need to include a cheat day every single week into their lifestyle, like as a part of their lifestyle. I personally don't think that that encourages a positive relationship with food. Here's the thing with cheat days. You don't need them if you don't feel restricted. If every day it feels like you're eating what you want to eat. And so that's the thing about today for me, is every day is a day that I eat what I want to eat and how I want to eat. If you can work towards a lifestyle where every day you're eating all of the foods and loving what you're eating and are excited about the diet that you are following, then you don't need cheat days and you don't feel restricted. You feel good about your food. You don't feel guilty. You don't feel like you're cheating on your diet when you eat something that isn't 100% perfect. Ideally, you want to get to that place where you feel that sense of confidence with all of your food choices, no matter what they are, whether it be a kale salad or a donut. Cheat days encourage the more binge, restrict kind of mentality. Even if you're not binging on the cheat day, it still perpetuates that cycle of being restrictive and then doing whatever you want kind of thing, rather than finding that ultimate balance in the middle. So as you guys know, I've been following the autoimmune protocol, which is a very, very restrictive diet, but I personally have not felt restricted at all. I haven't felt the need to go binge on a ton of cake or just eat all of the non-AIP things because I feel restricted. I have approached the autoimmune protocol as something that I want to do, and so since I want to do it, I don't feel the need to not do it. And where a lot of people get tripped up is they pick these diets that they feel like they need to do. They feel like they're being forced to do it, and so because they feel like they're being forced to do it, what do you want to do when you're being forced to do something? You want to do whatever else it is that isn't that thing, and so you want to rebel. You want to have those cheat days. But if you realize that you are in control of what you are eating. Everything that goes in your mouth is your choice. No one is force feeding you. No one is saying you have to stick to this diet or else. And once you come at your food from that perspective, you can realize that you do have the choice to eat other things, and you can just choose not to, or you can choose to eat it. And so for me, doing the autoimmune protocol, I am choosing to do it because I want to heal. I am in constant pain and discomfort, and the idea that my food choices could offer some relief for that is so much more valuable to me than the feeling of eating chocolate or a donut or whatever. So because of this, I have not felt restricted while following the autoimmune protocol as far as my food choices go. However, I have felt restricted as far as my ability to socialize goes, because as you guys know, most socialization revolves around food, and I am working really hard to establish some semblance of a social life, and not being able to go out to eat with friends, grab a coffee, whatever, makes that very challenging. And yes, obviously there are other activities that you can do with friends. You could go hiking, you could go for a walk on the beach, and I have done those things, but it makes it a lot harder when you also can't go get food with people. And so that is why today I have chosen to not follow the autoimmune protocol, because I'm home for the holidays and I just have a ton of friends in town. So I just went and saw friends from college. Tonight I'm gonna go hang out with friends from high school, and I want to just be able to enjoy the moment, spend time with my friends, and not worry about my food choices. And I did recently discuss this in a video, but the idea behind this is that having this social time, having this social interaction is going to be so much better for me than one extra day of sticking to the autoimmune protocol. Social time is so critical for being a healthy, happy human. It's so much more important for health than whether or not you're eating nuts and seeds if you're following the autoimmune protocol. So basically for me, today is not at all a cheat day. It's not about eating all of the foods that I can't when I'm following the autoimmune protocol. It's just about sacrificing some of the strictness of my diet in order to capitalize on the time that I have available to spend with really good friends of mine. Again, like I said, I do think cheat days have a time and a place and a purpose, but for an overall long-term healthy lifestyle, I really encourage you to instead find the balance that allows you to feel good every day and not feel restricted every day. So whether that's shifting your mindset to understand that you are in control and no one is forcing you to do this, and you can have that cookie every single day if you want to, but maybe you're just choosing not to, or to actually just start incorporating more balance back into your diet if you feel exceptionally restricted to the point where you feel the need to have a cheat day. So while I don't think everyone has to eat junk food in order to be balanced, I think that's a really bad mindset to have also. But if you're feeling so restricted because you're refusing all of that junk food, that instead you have to binge on it once a week, then incorporating that into your lifestyle on the daily, like just having a cookie for dessert every night or having a few bites of chocolate every night instead of just saving it all for one day, that can also help you start to shift your diet and your lifestyle towards a more balanced point where you feel full, satiated, happy with your dietary choices every single day. Apparently that avocado toast is not filling enough because I am hungry, so I'm making a snack. I have some leftover steak that I cooked last night, so I'm just heating up some steak because it's easy and I like steak. Boom, that's a good looking snack. I think I overcooked the steak just a wee bit when I reheated it, but that's fine. It's okay. All right, I am now on my way to dinner with two of my best friends from high school. We're going to one of my absolute favorite restaurants in San Diego. It's called Trilogy. It's a little vegan cafe and I love it so much. Even though I am not personally vegan, it's still so great because all of the food that they serve is just whole, unprocessed foods. This is a vegan cafe that would never be caught dead serving something like the Impossible Burger. And I am really, really hungry, so I'm really excited to go. I might order two things. Kind of want to order dessert. We'll see. Let's go. Can I get the perfect tacos, please? So got the mac and cheese, completely vegan, with some eggplant, bacon, and pesto on top, and I'm very excited to eat this. And we also got a brownie and vegan coconut ice cream to share. I had such a good time tonight and earlier today. I feel like I didn't end up showing you very much of it, but that's just because I was having such a good time with my friends that I really wanted to stay, you know, in the moment, and I'll just like whip out the camera and interrupt a conversation and be awkward and be like, hey, look, it's a vlog, yay. One might think that after being strictly AIP for so long that I would have really enjoyed the food today, and that, you know, it would make me want to go off the rails and continue eating non-AIP, or just, it would be a change. But no, I feel no differently about food. Like, yeah, I did enjoy the food, but I didn't particularly want it any more than another day where I am eating strictly AIP, because when I eat AIP, I want to eat AIP because I know it's what is best for my body at this point in time. And just today, what was best for my body at this point in time was letting go of AIP and instead focusing on my friendships. I got home hours ago and I spent the evening doing my final reviews and proofreading of Brains and Gains, my fitness and lifestyle program for students launching January 2nd. And I am so happy with how it has turned out. Like, I was excited about Project Comeback. I am 10 times more excited for this program. I think it's gonna be really helpful for so many of you, and I'm really proud of how much effort I've put into it and how much content is in it. Like, solid content is in the ebook. Like, it's jam-packed full of tips, tricks, advice, plans, etc. to help you be the healthiest version of you that you can be. But anyway, I don't really want to ramble about that right now because I want to go to bed so that I can be the healthiest version of me that I could be. It is quite late and I'm quite sleepy, so I think I'm going to sign off here for the night. If you guys have any questions, comments, thoughts on my discussion about cheat days, let me know down in the comments below. I would love to continue this discussion because I know it is pretty nuanced, and I think there was a lot of stuff that I kind of glossed over and didn't really touch on. So we can definitely get more in depth into it if you want to in the comments below. In the meantime, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up because it really does support me and my channel, and I really genuinely appreciate it. Please share this video with your friends, your family, your neighbors, your cheat day buddies. If you want to see more videos from me all about health and fitness, you can check them out over here. In the meantime, if you want to see more videos from me in the future, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the little notification bell so you get notified when I post a new video, and I will see you very soon. Bye.